No. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go in and adjust the camera so it's actually facing the goats. Alright, now I'm going to try to get some people here. Let me see. I'm having some technical difficulties here. Okay. Alright, let's see. Hold the thought. Alright, I'm back. But we're going to hold that thought one more second here. I'm going to check on something else. This goat here is actually facing the other direction. The camera is totally opposite. I mirrored it somehow. Hold on. Hold that thought, everyone. I'm going to go into settings now and try to fix something. Everyone, there's nobody here. Alright. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Oh good, I have the goat facing the correct direction now. I don't have the camera mirrored. Alright, I'm going to share this on Facebook. Hold that thought, nobody. There's nobody here. Hold that thought. I'm live on StreamYard, YouTube right now. Can't see my goats. Really? Alright, I'm back. I should have just taken the picture off for a minute. Again, nobody here. The goats. I keep the camera on the goats because my cousin and most are out and they need their privacy. In fact, I think I'm going to probably temporarily put this on. Let me take the video off for a minute. Camera, rather. I'm on Annie here. This is Annie. I don't know how well you can hear me. Hold on, I'm gonna try to put something. Is there even a chat? I lost my only viewer. That's a pity. I don't know how to use the chat. There's no way for me to use the chat window. Maybe if I were to go on YouTube also. If you're there, hang on. This tablet doesn't have the capabilities to have two windows open simultaneously. At least I haven't found that capability yet. My dog Wizard's grave is back here. The lady's kind of in that vicinity. Alright, I'm going to try to hop on YouTube here and see. Because I can't use the chat here. There's nobody in the chat. There is no chat. It says comments. But I do not have the ability to comment. So I tap on that and that pops up right there. But I guess that's to share whatever people comment. I'm still new to this whole thing. You know, I've seen it used before. I've been in a room when my wife has used it. I've just been attempting this a few times over the last, I don't know, month. I'm not sure. Here's little Annie. See Annie? Annie's made with a paper. There's Tommy. Domino. My oldest goat little lady. She's 10 as of this month, I believe. And there's Captain Jack Sparrow over there. Touchdown Tommy B. People I bought him from named him Tom Brady. I just, they call him Tommy sometimes. I call him Tommy. And he's Domino. And Captain Jack Sparrow, I call Jack. It's from him Sparrow. The only goat here that I named. Well, I didn't name the little lady. She came with that name. That baby over there, I named her. And Annie. I think my wife named her Annie. I think. This is Wizard's old doghouse. May he rest in peace. I miss him. He was a good boy. And someone popped in and quickly left. Oh, look. Someone's here. Bazinga. Okay, so I'm just figuring out how to use this whole banner thing. Me personally, I can't comment in the chat. Unless I switch over to YouTube, I can't simultaneously open Windows because I'm on a tablet. This used to be my, I think it was a hemlock tree. Ow! Oh, maybe we're left. Are you still there, Jackie? Stop it, Tommy. Alright, well, let's nope. He wants to come up. I got sap on my fingers now. This used to be my hemlock tree. I got it 3 years ago from these markets on Earth Day. And in the winter, when the snow was really high, Annie and Baby over there, they kept getting out of pen Well, they're out of the pen. They're walking on the snow and they ate this. Well, I think the deer actually did most of it. This tree here is basically a weed. I don't care if they eat this tree right here. That's Tommy. And this is Jack, my pal. This is little lady, my old geezer. She's 10 years old, my last original remaining goat. That's Domino. I am his favorite goat. And there we have Annie and Baby. I have sap on my fingers. We'll dip it in their water bucket. Probably a bad idea to let them out because Robin probably wanted me to go to the laundromat. We have a washer, we don't have a working dryer. So I can hang stuff up. Oh, clean my fingers for me. Boy, hey, don't eat my fingers. He's licking the sap off my fingers and now he's biting me. I don't want him to bite me. Little Annie over here. Yeah. He's trying to eat my pants now. Last week I was on someone, I think I was on someone's panel, and he was eating my shirt. I don't know if I was up on their panel or not. I don't remember. I was in the chat. I don't remember who it was. Might have been Sagacious or Surviving the Storm for somebody. I'm gonna dip my fingers in the bucket, get that sap off of there. See, it's Memorial Day. I was off today and yesterday. It's a good time to let them run around, eat this grass, to save money on buying ridiculously overpriced hay bales from Tractor Supply. I get these little compressed hay bales that come in like this green plastic, and they're nearly $30. It's ridiculous. See, I do that because, well, they don't have the two-string hay bales at Tractor Supply anymore because they said they were always getting moldy. But trunk of the car stopped working, the trunk lock. So I started getting the compressed bales because I could put those in the back seat. Don't eat the crab apple tree. Stop that. See, the crab apple tree, these blossoms, they smell so good. This is my favorite scent in this whole town, crab apple blossoms. Robin's grandma used to live next door when she was alive, and they had some big crab apple trees over there. And of course, the guy who bought it cut them down eventually. And he put up another house next door, which is basically a mini apartment that has like 15 people in it. Baby, what you doing? No, you're okay. So she's eating the little weeds that are growing around it. Little saplings popping up there, and they chew on those too. I don't like when they eat the bark though. My late great goat Frisco used to be hooked up over here, and he did a lot of this. He peeled this, and that piece eventually died off. I had to cut that off. This back one here died a year or two ago. I had to cut that off. This branch here is dying. I gotta get up there and do some work on it and cut some of this off. Yeah. See, I had 4 big goats at one time. Her brother and sister, Bucky, uh, 14 months old, died from pneumonia and toxemia, enterotoxemia. She got pneumonia in the summertime. And her sister, Cute, my son named her Cute. I call her Cutie Pie. She died about 2 years ago in summer. I think it was kidney failure. She was coherent. She was able to eat, but she could not get up. I hand feed her and water. I stayed up overnight with her, and I had to get a little bit of rest, and I came out. I don't know, a few hours later, and she was gone. She was about 8.5 years old, almost. Lady's 10. Frisco was 17. He was 9 when I got him. Frisco, yeah, I think he had a heart attack. I had that old purple doghouse over there. Lizard used to be there also. Snickers at one point. I had Frisco over there. I come out lunchtime from work. I fed the girls. Turned around, expected him to come out, and he didn't. And he was dead in there. Crawled in there and he died. He was alive in the morning I left because I heard him making noise. And 4 hours later or so, he was gone. He was my buddy. Dad created a TV horror host character I was working on, and he was going to be my sidekick. All I have is stock footage to use now. Somewhere. Thanks, I know it's very, very sad. I hate losing animals. It's a really rough part of life that we have to deal with. And this year, 2 dogs and a cat, and then 2 ducks, chicken. The ducks and the chicken got killed by a dog from across the street. Tommy, yeah, he was eating my shirt last week. He had a number on it too. Pulled a few strips off the front. I had a tail hanging down on the back. I ended up going up to the service station. Showed it to the cashier. Look, my goat was eating my shirt. Started having a conversation with the horses. I gotta get Lady's hooves done. A little long. I was working on them slowly myself here a few months back. Some of these guys, they stand still and be able to trim little bits off of them. But they do hers. It's a 3-person job. You gotta have 2 people hold her and 1 trim. I was kind of trimming them while she was eating, and I was able to get some of the longer pieces off, but they almost look like duck feet. I gotta get them worked on. Little ones aren't too bad. They're a little easy. They don't look so bad. One of these guys, he had one in the back that was kind of longer than the others, but I was able to do a good job on some of it. All this here, mostly from the storm, from snow. Snow knocking stuff down. I cut it all up with a little handsaw. I'm gonna make a corral right here. So those are like railings and posts. I just have to get the free time to do it. So on my son's birthday week, I took the week off. Maybe, sometime during there I can try to get started on it. put this pallet here because Annie gets out of the pen a lot. She used to. I fixed it so most of the goats can't. I put those top railings on all the way around, some extra posts. But she would be out, and I was expecting irrigation to be bad because they sandbagged Center Street. And so I put this down in case she's out here for her to stand and sit on. Now here's her igloo. Annie and baby were in that all winter. I had a bucket of water out here. Domino. I'm his favorite goat. Yeah, he thinks I'm a goat. Weird two-legged goat. Well, I'll just trip over this and fall and break my hip. Sounds good. The camera on these three here. She's the leader of the herd of goats here. I don't know who's going to take over when she dies. These boar goat, I didn't know this. Robin discovered this on the internet. Their lifespan is 8 to 12 years. She's 10. I don't know about all these guys. The boys are all about 3-ish, and the girls about a year and a half. I don't know what their lifespans are. These are supposedly pygmies, these two girls, and these are miniatures, these guys. They're all young. Tommy. Kind of uncanny. He looks like a miniature version of Frisco. So if I ever do that horror host show, I can have a thing where I'd like a shrink ray, shrunk him down, because he's supposed to be my sidekick. I don't know if I'll ever get that going or not. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I think there's one more person here. I don't know who it is. They don't have to say anything, and that's okay. Just want to have my goats on here. Anybody feels like coming up, or if you have some goats or farm animals of your own, feel free. I'll keep the link there. Or if you have like a apple orchard or something you want to show off, put it up. These branches came from that snowstorm. All the heavy snow busted a lot of branches. My goats like to eat the bark. Let's go over here for a minute. Show you something. Little footbridge my son made over the irrigation ditch. I gotta fix it. But big branch here. Busted one there, right? I'm not sure about this other one. I think it's just bent down because it still has leaves and stuff on it. This all happened in the winter. The deer were back here. There was a bunch of it here, and they were peeling the bark off it. Well, a neighbor over there came over with his chainsaw last week, cut some of it up for me. You know, he tossed some of his brush heap that he had hauled off, and some of it back here. So I told him I'm going to keep the bigger ones, post and railings, to build another corral. Because that little pen, you know, they need an extended running room when I'm not here to let out. This is Annie, and this is Baby. They're either cousins or half sisters or something. Pygmy goats, supposedly. I've seen smaller goats than these, smaller adult goats than those two, though. But they're about a year and a half old. Tommy, Domino, Jack, are 3 in July, I believe. These two are brothers, and Tommy is their half brother. Them two, they have a mom named Clover. She unfortunately passed away last summer. Their owners, these guys' original family, they moved to Texas. They still occasionally talk to me. I have a local Facebook group, farm group. One of them is in. And of course, little lady, my 10-year-old boar goat. Came from Woodland, Utah. A farmer named Verl Bushel. I don't know if he's still alive. He was 73 when I met him. He had a son that lived there, though. Retired mortician. Lived in a loft above their house. So it's possible they still have goats, because she had a brother there that was bottle fed. His name was Tiny Tim. I said, I don't have the heart to take him from you. They were really attached to him. So I ended up with Little Lady and Bucky and Cute, who are unfortunately deceased now. Oh, you broke my son's bridge. Well, it's not broken. I got digging on this irrigation ditch. The water doesn't come down the yard evenly. It goes over there, and it goes over there. Sometimes it gets to the apple tree, and even fewer times to the crab apple tree. But, you know, when I first came here, my father-in-law was still around at the time. He had a ditch dug that way behind the chicken coop, so the water would come out. It would all go down the yard evenly. And over a period of time, my laziness and the dogs and eventually goats, the ditch kind of, you know, I did try to dig it out a few times, but and all the debris that washes down and the tree branches that fall down, I had dug out like a little tiny spill here, but it's under all these weeds now. Now we're over here. So I'd eat that tall grass. I got some recycling here I need to pick up. Some with water jugs for the chickens. Some of it was pick up their feed in and all that. And oh my gosh, look at all these ants. Tommy, watch out. Look at. They were here earlier and they're like along here, but now they've spread out, and there could be even more than it was before. I would bet they're probably well, easily more than 1,000. It's probably like 5 figures. There might be 30,000 ants here. I don't know. That's crazy. All the way over here. Do you mind, sir? That's insane. Yeah. I might get away from there so they don't go up my pant leg. And I told somebody last night. Maybe it was you. Maybe you were on the chat with with Robin. I one time found an ant hanging off my nutsack. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Bigger ant than those. Not a really big one. These are my last 2 surviving duckies. Yeah, that would be cool to have an anteater. They each lost a brother here less than a month ago. Dog across the street. Yes, the whole ant thing hanging off my giblets. Yes. Yeah, that little guy there, the little green, black, and white one. He had a gray and white brother. They had a sister. I don't know if she was full blooded. It was like looked like him, kind of. She ended up getting killed a few years back. I think they hung her to death. But yeah, both of these guys had a brother killed. And the Pekin duck, he got horribly maimed. He can't walk right. He still comes out sometimes. Neighbor dog across the street, guy on a skateboard, don't give a crap. His dog got captured by animal control 3 times, and he always plays the victim on in the Facebook groups. And anybody calls him out on it. He did apologize on Facebook Messenger, but not much else. I lost 2 ducks and a chicken. 2 ducks and a chicken. And the chicken was born here. Grew up to be a hen, very young. Just started laying beautiful eggs. They're almost like a gray color. She'd been laying eggs for maybe 2 weeks. I found her dead over there in the yard with the white duck. The gray and white one, no trace of him. I think he got carried away by the dog, probably dropped in a ditch somewhere. But that hen, she was a pain in the butt. At night, I'd find her sleeping in this apple tree. I'd have to get her down. I mean, she successfully made it for 2 nights up there without getting harmed by raccoons. I was surprised, but I eventually got her to stay in a chicken coop. I let them out one day and come home. I don't know. I don't remember if this was lunchtime or after work. I found them dead over there in the yard. Hey, boop. Oh, mouth is open. Yeah, that's been told to him several times, especially by me, and he always have excuses. Oh, one guy who was staying here won't leave, and he always chased my dog away. That was one of the things he said. The last time he was coming there to clean his storage unit out because he was moving. I saw him. He was moving by hand, skateboarding all his crap down the road somewhere. And he said his dog, he had like a chain and a leash with a carabiner or whatever the frick it is. One of those, clips you use for like keys and mountain climbing and crap like that. And he said it broke off and got loose. And I don't know if he ever got the dog back that time. But I posted like a Captain Picard facepalm gif in the Facebook, whatever group it was that he posted it in. And his response was, "You win." What is that supposed to mean? I mean, he's said on more than one occasion that if his dog gets captured again, it's the city's problem. He pretends like the dog is the only thing in the world that matters to him, but then he gives up. Yeah. And here we have Captain Jack Sparrow eating the maple tree. I've been thinking about tapping this tree and trying to get some syrup out of it. And there's a different process you have to go through. You have to like boil it and all sort of crap and add stuff to it. But I don't know. I had to put a fence over it because I used to have dogs back here and they'd get in the neighbor's yard. Different neighbor at the time. It was one of our veterinarians, and they poop in the yard and get stuck in the fence and around the tree. So I put this fence there, and well, branches have grown through it since. So yeah, maybe I'll look up the process sometime and try see if I can get anything out of it. I don't know. It might be big enough. It's a fairly tall tree. I'd wager it's about 20 feet. 18 at least. I don't know. This was an old dog pen. Had Wizard in here at one point. Had Daisy and Ty in here. They used to fight. Then my goat Frisco was in here for a bit. And then another goat, Diesel. I was his third owner. Seemed like a sweet goat at first. Enormous douchebag. He would try to rape Frisco all the time. Get loose. And he'd try to rape Frisco. And he would just, out of the blue, just headbutt me in the legs for no reason. I was all battered and bruised. I had a fight with him over there by the fence one time. And I ended up passing out from exhaustion. Stop eating the crabapple tree. And he stunk. Oh my gosh, he stunk so bad you could smell him in the driveway. I was his third owner. They were so eager to unload him that they dropped him off when we weren't home. They neglected to tell me what a douchebag he was. They didn't keep Diesel very long. Somebody who said they have a ranch over there, a place called Mountain, on the other side of the mountain. They had like 20 goats and 40 sheep, or vice versa, somewhere thereabouts. They said they'd take care of him, and they promised not to eat him. Probably told a lie. And last time I saw Diesel, he was in the back of their horse trailer. His front legs up on the gate, looking at me like, "Where am I going?" He brought it on himself. He didn't realize it. Yeah. Then the one girl unfriended me on Facebook eventually. Oh, they probably ate him. I hope not. It's weird because the boar goats, when I had them in Frisco, they didn't seem to like the maple tree so much. I mean, Frisco kind of did at first. But no, these guys just seem, well, they're not going to town on it, but they're eating it. I tried digging some irrigation back here. Now I had a ditch going here to get the water to the crabapple tree and a maple tree at least a few years back, but that's since filled in with all kinds of rubble. We had a burn pit here. There used to be some benches here. And those wacky church people threw them away or tossed them in the brush pile. Now, this is my turkey graveyard. Oh, I got ducks, chickens, and turkeys buried back here around the crabapple tree. Male turkey, Jeff, he's buried right here. I got Lola and Patricia here somewhere. One of them's back here. I think one of them's over here. I'm pretty sure there's a duck and some chickens buried over in here. Then one winter, my douchebag leghorn hen, who I called Igor because she had a twisted neck, she got killed by one of the turkeys. At first, I found her under a bowl. She was under a metal bowl that we had for water. I don't know if she was hiding there, but she was alive in okay condition. And the next day, she was dead. I tried to cremate her and another dead chicken over here. It didn't work out so well. And eventually, their bones are somewhere. And you get dogs and everything scattering around the yard. Like the raccoons, they dug up Jeff over there and they had his skull like over here somewhere, a piece of him. I had to rebury him. You gotta bury stuff deep enough or they'll dig it up. The predators will dig it up. Frickin' raccoons. They've done a number on my birds over the last 3 years. They didn't get any this year yet. But the first, they used to not get in there when I had my dog. And then pretty much up for grabs after that. That window came out and I didn't realize it, and I lost 5 birds that night. My rooster was all battered and bloody. He'd been fighting the raccoons trying to save the hens. Eventually they'd sneak in. One was sneaking into the roof somewhere. There was like a gap in the roof. I had to fix that. Picking them off one by one. 2 days in a row, I'd find a dead hen in there, missing the head. Found one in the window with a broken neck. I thought they just had a fight. Those raccoons again. My last one that I killed was Barbie. She was one of my favorites. I'd feed her. I could hand feed her. She'd eat out of my hand. I tried to get out of here. I got her too late to save her. And Robin told me, oh, the raccoons are out there again. I came out. I looked in the back window instead of going for the door. And it might have already been too late. And the red hen that survived. Oh, I would if I could catch him. I would. The red hen that survived, she was hiding out in the outside enclosure with the ducks. She was smarter than the other chickens. I don't know if that one's still around or not. I have 2 Rhode Island Reds right now. One's a young one and one's the old one. Yeah. I had up to between 3 and 5 Reds at a time. I named them like all Jessica Rabbit. And I just started calling him Jesse too, after Jesse from Toy Story. Bug trying to get in my mouth. Dang it. Alright, well, I'm gonna shut up for a few minutes and just put the camera on the bugs. Bugs, stay away from my mouth. It's probably too late to go to the laundromat now. Wife's gonna be mad at me. They gotta eat something besides pellets and hay, you know? Look at all this fresh grass. Look at it. Just look at it. That's our brush pile there. Stuff getting chewed on, stuff that's been cut off trees, broke off trees. Lady's peeing. It's for some privacy. So, all right, go drink water. No, not that I know of. Like, I think these people, I don't know if they told me they tried to dehorn them. I don't think these two ever had any. They used like a paste. Her brother and sister both had theirs though. Hi, cousin-in-law's kids are out again. Yeah, they used paste on them. When hers came off, I don't remember if it was Bucky or Cutie Pie. I don't remember Cutie Pie. Hers kind of thinned out at the top. I mean, there's some people that got them on, I think, but the farmer I got the boar goats from used the dehorning paste. Uh-oh. Sorry, Frisco. I'm standing in Frisco's grave. I didn't mean to do that. They kind of sunk in a lot. They used to, not a backhoe, some kind of digging construction vehicle. They dug down about 5 feet. And we put him in there. I had to jump in though because we put a mini lantern on his face and I didn't want him to bury it that way. And Cutie Pie, I did this myself. I got down about 3 feet. I did by hand. But the irrigation water was pouring in, so I had to bail it out with a bucket. Then I eventually buried her. You probably got to put some more dirt on here to level it off. And Bucky, unfortunately, I never had a chance to bury him. He died at the veterinarian office in the closet. I have a lot of regrets about that. By the time I figured out something was wrong, he was on the ground, making a noise. His nose. But he died in like the summertime, July. It was like 100 degrees out. And I thought, well, if I take him home and I try to bury him by hand, don't bite my crotch, Tommy. If I bury him by hand, I could die of a heart attack. So unfortunately, he went to the dump. That's one of several regrets I have in life. I like to believe his spirit here wandering with the other two deceased goats and other animals here. I don't know if they have a burial plot there for farm animals. I hope they do. I hope they don't just throw them all in a heap of garbage. It's a sad day. I take him to the vet. I got him in the car. He's kind of sitting between the back seat and front seat and the floor. And a Queen song, "You're My Best Friend," was playing. I didn't realize that was the last time I saw him. I miss Bucky a lot. The sweet goat. I was over here one time by this tree. with a laptop, sitting on a chair, drinking Cosmos. I was drunk. Bucky walks up, curls up in a ball, lays by my feet. He was a sweet goat. Briscoe, he was on the tie out most of the time, and when I didn't let him run loose, because he liked to try to ram the door in. He used to do that at his previous owner's place as well. We had this little thing when we play like a wrestling game. Frisco, he's standing here. I get a running start. This is before the wooden fence was there. I think I even did it when it was there. I get a running start, bounce off the fence, come charging at him. He lowers his head and knocked me over. And of course, when my feet leave flying up in the air, I kind of comically exaggerated, but it was fun. I wish I could have got that on video. I kind of did one running at him. It was good times. I miss Frisco. He was a good dude. This is unofficial mini-me. Unfortunately, I have to go to work tomorrow for a horrible retail outlet where I'm only semi-appreciated. You know, they give me high praises once in a while. But that's because the rest of the maintenance crew, most of them, suck. And they've since fired one of them for shoplifting. I don't want to go back there. I really don't. I don't. I wish I could make money off the internet somehow. Or I could do a cartoon voiceover work. Something. I got my horror host show going. I created the character 9 years ago and then I abandoned it. And I tried to revive it last year and just gone nowhere. I don't have the resources to get it off the ground. So now we're over here. This whole property is basically a pet and livestock cemetery. I rescued that wheelbarrow from a dumpster at the cabinet shop. They told me I could put it back in anytime I want because it's broke. It's not repairable. I was going to use it for a feeder. I was going to take the bottom off there. Yeah, I'm pretty good doing puppet voices. I would like to, I can do Kermit impressions. Whoa, hold on. Okay, this is where Elliot Hound Dog is buried. I have a plants there for it. Move Cutie Face is around here somewhere. I think I want to say Cutie Face is there. Pickles is right here. The cat koala is around here. Over there are cats, Willow, Peekaboo, and Boogie Baby. Kittens. Mr. Wookie is over here somewhere too. About there. Robin's old dog is in the chicken pen somewhere. All these puppies by the dog house. We have kittens buried there. Rabbits. Our ferrets are buried in the flower bed here. My rat is right here. Gertrude. Don't eat the hollyhock plants. Okay, you can eat that little tree. That's basically a weed. The hollyhocks, this one, the middle one, I think has officially died. And I think this one's on its way out too. It didn't look so good last year. I don't see any new growth. I think it's dead. That's a bummer. Whoops, I bumped that. I didn't mean to bump that. That was already posted. Yeah, this hollyhock here. It's hanging on. This one seems to still be thriving, but the middle one is history. These, I think, are called peonies. They haven't bloomed yet. We had two out front, but the one on the left side of the porch died. It was overtaken by wildflowers that were growing there. Possible ice melt. The other one's still alive. The tulip bloomed prematurely, I think, and killed off by the frost. I think. I don't think there was any frost. They got dried out already. I don't want these guys going around front. This is what they've done to our pine tree. Robin planted this when she was a kid. This sounds weird, but I had a favorite branch. and it was this one. I was letting it grow. It's almost touching the ground. Well, they peeled it. Sounds weird, but that was my favorite branch on the whole tree. There's been some others that have been cut off, and some have since died. That's so rubbery. I think they just ate that. Not cool. Yeah, well, it really works. This is from when they were loose all the time, the goats, in the winter, because the snow was high enough where they were getting out of the pen. I was digging trenches in it and trying to keep them from getting out. Now they're eating whatever this tree is. I'd rather they didn't. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Swear words and such. I need to drink water. Can you stop eating that tree? It's been through enough. Nothing dead on it that needs to be cut off. Yeah, that branch has had it. Come on, guys. Maybe I can get them to follow me. We'll go this way. There's the chicken's dust bath pits. Alright, give me a second here. Still here. Sit tight. As I want to record all this recycling that's on the ground that I have to pick up. A couple of bags biodegraded and chickens scattered it everywhere. It's embarrassing. Okay. Back. I'm back. Come on, guys. I had to get my water. No, this is mine. This is mine. This is mine, Jack. No, you have like 2-3 buckets out there. This is my water. No. That's refreshing. We're allowed to advertise on here. I was going to do a slogan. I better not. Yeah, we get copyrighted for stuff. I lost a Classic TV Facebook page where I posted everything I posted was in the public domain. Everything. It was called Classic TV for You and Me. Right? NBC filed a copyright claim on one of two. There are 2 Alfred Hitchcock Presents episodes that are in the public domain. Okay? And I posted one of them on my Classic TV page. I filed a copyright claim. I protested. They did like a counterclaim or some crap or whatever. And poof, my page got deleted. So that makes me think if I ever did the horror host show in these public domain movies, he just oraned me right in the nuts. Ah, you douchebag. Yeah, I would lose that page, and I don't want to do that because, oh, dang it. Domino. He got me right in the freaking Uno parts. Look out. It's a good thing he wasn't running full force. He just kind of just snapped his head and he thinks I am a goat. That's his problem. Don't you, Dom? You think I'm a goat? Excuse you, sir. That was me, by the way. Yeah, it still hurts a little bit. I'm glad he didn't get a running start. I'd probably be dead. It hurts. Let's put some ice on that. My water. This is my water, Domino. Your water's in there. That's my special place. He did it again. Okay. Maybe I should put this camera away. Oh, man. Your water is right here, sir. You have 8 gallons. A 4-gallon bucket there. A couple of 2-gallon buckets there. 8 gallons of water. I have 16 ounces. Less than that now because I have since drank about half of it. My water. It's my water, Jack. Mine. Ah, my water, Jack. Yours is over here. Come here. Come here. This is clean. See? Look at my water compared to this that you guys got stuff in. Hay remnants from yesterday. That is refreshing. It's like room temperature. I don't mind. It's not bad. I'm not gonna. I was gonna say blah blah blah. I don't want to slander any companies. They'll accuse you of slander if you say their beverages don't taste good. I wouldn't call water a beverage, but this is Kroger and I like it. Dasani is okay. Nestle Life Water is pretty good. But there's been quite a few others that I just don't like. There's a very popular one, and then there's another one that's considered gourmet, and I just don't like them. There's one that starts with an E. You know what it is. Usually when you see it, it's in the bigger 1 liter bottles. I had a smaller one. Come to Pittsburgh area somewhere, one of them suburbs or towns on the way. Stopped at a gas station on the bus, and I got an Evian. Oops, I said it. It is delicious water, and I just love it. It is the best water in the world. Anyway, this other water I was mentioning, which isn't that one, wink wink, it tastes like dirt to me. I think it tastes like dirt. That doesn't mean everyone else thinks it does. Don't sue me. I happen to think it tastes like dirt. And there's one that starts with an A. It's a popular one. They have it at the movie theater here in town. Well, there's only one. We have these two small movie theaters that are locally owned. You know, they've since sold one. I think it's like an office now or some crap. Because this town keeps growing, and they're gonna put a Cineplex in eventually. They got to put all those corporate machine businesses in, and chase all the little guys out. But anyway, that movie theater has that particular water. I just don't like it. Somebody brought us a case of it once too. I belong to church people. I don't think we ever touched it. I think it sat in Harley's toy storage room where we used to have like dog crates and stuff and hamster cages and whatnot. I think it might still be in there. I think crushed it. I gotta take care of that situation too. That's why I need to work from home. If anybody happens to see this later and you have an opportunity for me, I would like to hear it. No, don't give me any MLM scams or any of this bullcrap energy drink sales nonsense. I'm talking about legit stuff like, commercial voiceovers, cartoon voiceovers, something else. None of this scam cosmetic or energy drink crap. Or if you can figure out a way to make money off social media, I'm not doing this particular channel to be a superstar or anything. Help me with my horror host show. Get that off the ground. I just want to make enough money to pay bills so I don't have to go to the horrible retail outlet that I work for. I like to keep my life insurance because if I keel over, my family is screwed. But they'll get paid, you know what I mean? If I keel over tonight, they get paid for another 18 years, I guess. I can't retire until 67. If I want 100% of my 401k, I have to work until I'm 67. 100%. I'm going to be senile. I even make it to 60. Okay? Stop trying to get my water, Jack. All the head injuries I've had. I already have some memory loss. Mine, my water, Your water is over there. You have 8 gallons. I have a few ounces. That's mine. Ah, to get my hands out of the car and cut this up. Put it in a pen for him to chew on. Yeah. 13 and a half hours, so I have to go to work. I gotta get to the store before they close. They close at 11. It's 8:30 here. I'm supposed to get a few things. I don't remember what. Parmesan, grated Parmesan for $80. My son was a little tube of super glue so he could fix one of his toys that he bogarted from what was left in the garage by his cousins. Something else I was supposed to get. What was it, Jack? Do you remember? Of course not. I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you. It'd be weird if you could talk. This is left over from when Frisco was alive. That's where I would put his hay, his tree branches. Sometimes I had a bucket over here. A food bucket and a water bucket. Frisco was my buddy. I had to put this log here tied to the fence because he was going under the fence. Under the fence. And there was a couple, a lesbian couple that moved in here. They put this up. I think it was because of me. They seemed like a couple of nice ladies. Never said hi to me. To be fair, I didn't say hi back because, well, they didn't say hi to me either. But the church people, see, they helped us clean our yard. And they threw everything heap back there. It took them 7 months to come back and get it and haul it to the dump. And one of these ladies, the middle-aged one, was standing there looking at it one day. And soon after that, they built this fence. Oh. No, I think they left after that. I think they built the fence because of that. And then they left in March. I think it was right before COVID became a major thing. And these people moved in. They've only said hi to me once or twice. Oh, can I see your goats? They showed the little kids with goats over the fence once. We're surrounded by renters now. Nobody talks to us. Well, this guy has started to here and there over the last 2 years. Them over there, not really, except for when the guy's son, who's probably in his early 30s, was out once, and the goats were in the yard. But the older guy there, I've said hi to him at least 3 times. He just sits there smoking, stared right at me once, didn't say a word. It's not the same town anymore. All the old regulars have either died or moved away, except for my wife's cousins right there. They moved from there to there. And yeah, everybody on the block has been here 3 years or less, except for them. Not this place. That's a garage. The house over there. In about 5 or 6 years, they bought it from a big Mormon family. I think they're the only ones that own the property besides her cousin over there. The rest are all renters. That big monstrosity over there, it's like a mini apartment. There's a guy living there, lived over here for 6 months. Sitting in his station wagon by his fence one day, smoking. So hi, I'm totally normal. They moved into there. They're in the basement. 6 months later, on the ground floor. There's somebody in the attic. I don't know if it's them. I don't know. No. But there's like 15 people living in that place. There's a guy on the top who plays video games at night. Takes dogs for a walk. Me and my kid. Saw him playing a Star Wars game once. Looked pretty cool. I'm gonna shut up for a while. Maybe next time I record the goats, I'll do it silently. That way people can use it for stock footage for horror movies. Tommy, that is my water. Smell good, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't smell like anything. It's water. You can't use the bottle. I mean, you can, but I don't want you to. Don't do it. Tommy. I've always wanted to get a fainting goat, but since we've had trouble, we're so-and-so animal control guy tried to say we're only allowed to have one goat. One. Look at the size of this property. One goat, he says. I want to get a fainting goat. I can't now. I talked to a guy on the phone a few years back about it. I forget we ended up doing something else. I'd like to get an Angora too. You know, you can shave them and make sweaters. Make a fortune off that crap. I saw an Angora goat at the zoo. My gosh, the horns on that were really long. You still looking on my water, Tommy? Huh? Here's something for you. I feel good. Used to have a friend that would do that every time he farted. Rodney Robbins. Goat scissors. Couple people riding bikes. Oh, here. Have a look at this. I don't think I can zoom. No, I can't zoom this way. Right here, we have Mount Timpanogos. It's the largest mountain in the region. I walked up that damn thing on the trails. I was on a school field trip. I had to piggyback him after a while because he got tired. Oh yeah, it was exhausting. And they have caves in there. They have caves. That is the only landlocked glacier is on there. It has a glacier on it, that mountain. Of course, if global warming is really a thing, it probably won't for too much longer. Who knows? It freezes up every winter. There's a good amount of snow on it. We have a state park up on those mountains over there. Some people have been dropping off domesticated ducks and pretty much polluting the pond up there, though. I haven't been up there in several years. I was up there, my sister came to visit. All the stupid little ducks with little afros up there. And, there's some wild geese and ducks there, but there's a lot of domesticated ducks up there. So people went and get them, they didn't want them, they dropped them off. I think the park rangers would do something about it. But no. How you doing, Jack? You trying to get my water? If anybody sees this, I'm still here. That StreamYard link up if you have goats or sheep or horses, donkeys, or ducks or chickens or llamas, alpacas. Did I say turkeys? Quails, pheasants, ostriches, or emus, horses. Did I say horses? Burros. Or you just want to just show me your tractors? If I'm still here, pop on. Show me your apple or plum orchard or flower bed. I'll do something interesting besides listen to me ramble on about stuff. Watch my goats eat. If not, do this again sometime. That is refreshing. My big girl. I have a mischievous idea. Let's make another banner. This is going to get me into trouble with the sarcastic ogre. Here we go. Be prepared. Whoop. That's my big girl. Oh, what's the little girl doing? Trying to hump her. Yeah. Well, somebody sees that banner, they're going to be mad. Ooh, they're going to be mad. They're going to be taking jabs at me in their next live. Guess what? I don't care. Not everything is about you, Toots. Okay? That just happens to be my big girl right there. Boop. I'll put the StreamYard link back up. I just had a little levity in this video, besides the ones the ghost provided. Tommy? Carter's old playhouse there. And there's an IGA shopping cart from who knows when? 70s, 80s. Several broken lawnmowers. Harvey's old baby swing. Oh, I said my son's name on here. Whoops. Come and get me then. Come on. I mean, so-and-so's already told everybody our full names and whatnot. So get a life. Get a life. Anyway. Domino. Domino. That song. Domino, who are you? Remember Derek and the Dominoes? You tell the sarcastic over to lay down. Lay down. I'm not gonna say your name. That's the song, though. Derek and the Dominoes. Hey. I fixed my boy's foot bridge. It's crazy how long I've been on this live. I have 2 people sort of watching, I guess. At least listening to me ramble while they're doing their thing. The horseshoe I dug up out of the ground here somewhere. There was a peg here somewhere too. I don't know where that went. I found all kinds of weird stuff. I found a piece of a pipe in the ground. I found a little tiny glass bottle one time. That'd be cool to find a hidden treasure buried in the yard. The water's gone. Beep. I'll get that later. Yeah, think about recycling. My nephew's old basketball hoop. He left here when they moved. They got him a new one. Imagine they left that behind when they moved. And I think they got another one. I'm not sure. Moved again. Of course, he's living in a different state now, I think. Kid's like 6'6". He should have tried to have. No, not every tall person likes basketball. I mean, kind of do. It's all good. All good, Jackie. Nothing exciting going on here. I'm just rambling, babbling incoherently, and the goats are eating grass. And I think my deodorant has failed me. Maybe that's because I put it on yesterday. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, I gotta take some jabs at myself once in a while. Hour and 20, almost 24 minutes. Jackie and a Mr. Viewer. Maybe this Mr. Viewer doesn't have StreamYard and you're watching it on YouTube. No, because I put the link up. But then again, maybe that's the case. They're watching it on YouTube. And right now I can't see the YouTube chat, if there is one. I really don't know if anybody else has said anything except for Jackie. I'm on a tablet, so I can't simultaneously have 2 windows open. At least I don't think I can. Then again, I think Jan showed me last night that I can. But short-term memory loss. I'm one step away from wandering around in traffic in my underwear looking for my cat that died when I was 7. Hold this still and make you seasick. Okay, there we go. That's Tommy. Touchdown Tommy B. Oh, my wife is calling. All right, everybody, it's been fun. I have to go. Thank you for watching. We'll do this again sometime. Peace out.